And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Neymar. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So it is still 0-0. And this is Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And beyond the defence, Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Messi.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That is good alertness. Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Terrific header! And the ball's come loose here. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back in. So much time and space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they've got it again. Cruyff. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Van Basten. Oh, cracking ball. And he's there to belt it away. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's having a good look here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Rooney! some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. He's dealt with that really well.
There will be 1 minute
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely worked. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands up. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Iniesta. And it's Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! What a hit. The save was firm.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Decent shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Van Basten. Van Basten charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. And this is Cruyff.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's a throw-in. Van Basten picks it up out wide. Costa Curta. And this is Neymar. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cruyff. He might be in, and Cruyff! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Basten looking sharp there. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Ferdinand. Tchouaméni is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, can they get him away? And this is Drogba. Now, can he find Drogba? Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's come back out to him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12, Van Basten, number 11, Neymar, number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo, number 8.
He's on it, can he get away?
Number 3, Vitinha,
And pull it!
number 14, Tchouaméni.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 18, Yamal. Number 13.
Now it's Haaland. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Saka! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jordan Henderson. Nakata. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that has been clubbed away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Xavi Alonso. And smartly reclaimed. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Schneider. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Out for a throw. Cruyff. Driving forward. That's a shade optimistic. Probing pass. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can he find a finish?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way, and Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about, always. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schneider. Can he get it through? Short changes him with that pass.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Yaya Toure has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's Vitinha. Tries to play it through. They're urging him to shoot.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Rooney. Now Costa Curta. And it's Vitinha. Chouameni. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Passes short and sharp. And he welcomes it in. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Lam. And it's Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. Oh, what? Oh, crossbar! Chooses to go back. Back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Van Basten, and he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Good ball. Vitinha! It's anyone's ball now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's hoisted clear. And this is Rooney. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the... In he goes again! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Neymar! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of Neymar! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
It's Neymar! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity.
Oh, what a mistake! Looking for options for movement. Van Basten! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a
Decent chance! Cleared away. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Drogba. Cruyff. Cruyff has a look inside the box. Vieira. And Cruyff! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what sort of goal! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against it. Schneider! And it's Van Basten. Costa Curta. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's burst through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that has put paid to that. Iniesta. Now it's Drogba. And here's Schneider. And he's gone long.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Drogba. Van Basten. Cruyff. Vitinha does well to stand firm and defend it. Rooney. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Iniesta. Now it's Schneider. Great chance!
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, impressive strike. Now it's Van Basten. Ferdinand. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Iniesta. Chouameni goes sliding in. Tries to pass it through. Maldini. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the
Hello,
accolades,
Fix
having
Gaming.
been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
So sorry I
For our players.
The
klemmer
end of
i
the
lækkert gøre
game.
chat med
Reflections.
Arsenal really...
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game.
Real chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Messi.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
And this is Van Basten.
Such good technique.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iniesta. Rooney simply refused to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Rooney. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.